This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, and thank you for joining us to learn more about the brand of Kappa Kappa Gamma. During this training, we're going to walk you through the key points we want to ensure you know as we continue to drive awareness and an understanding of Kappa's brand. As you can see on screen, we'll get everyone up to speed on how we got here, but then we're going to quickly move to the current and ideal future state of Kappa's brand, which includes activation, the most important part. So let's get started. When Beth Black, former fraternity president, introduced our brand at convention in 2018, she vocalized how for almost 150 years, we as Kappa Kappa Gamma have followed an enduring ritual and developed a culture that has made us who we are today, one of the preeminent women's fraternities. In order to continue to remain relevant into the future, we must evolve. The process of evolution was not about redefining who we are. It was an opportunity to re-articulate our long-held beliefs in a way that is relevant for today and for our future members. In fact, as part of that opportunity, Kappa's rebranding effort focused on clarifying our authentic story. What you'll learn in the slides that follow is how that authentic story comes to life. As you have likely seen, this is the visual representation of Kappa Kappa Gamma, commonly known as our brand mark or logo. Two very important components make up our logo. The first is the tagline. In order to communicate our powerful approach to the world and to continuously remind ourselves of it, we've crafted our tagline, Dream boldly, live fully. Why dream boldly, live fully? Well, from the very start of our organization, we've dreamed big and lived lives made full by friendship, growth, and inspiring positive change in others. Today, Kappa Kappa Gamma stands for seeing greatness in all women and boldly challenging all of us to follow our dreams. Dream boldly, live fully encapsulates it all. The second piece is our visual identity. As you can see, we've taken two of our symbols, the key and the fleur-de-lis, and combined them in a meaningful way to represent the transformative connections and growth we experience throughout our lifetime as Kappas. Our dark and light blues will remain in the heart of our visual identity, and now we've introduced gold into our color palette to emphasize our badge, the golden key. While we absolutely want to get that high caliber new brand mark out into the world, we also want to ensure our members really understand the meaning behind the words of our brand. So let's shift and help you understand more of the story. We unite women to learn, grow, and inspire positive change throughout their lives. This is our shortened mission statement. It can be used as our open motto. The shortened mission statement sums up our larger mission. We're bringing women together throughout their lives to learn together, grow together, and create positive change together. And yes, the longhand mission still exists. So why is it important? Our mission states the very reason we exist as an organization in the first place. It is a critical cornerstone to Kappa's story, and we invite you to always remember it. Informing our mission are our core values: truth, connection, respect, optimism, trailblazing, knowledge. These are our foundational beliefs that shape our culture, guide our behaviors, and define the character of Kappas from every generation. These 6 values stood out in our member-based brand research as values held high by Kappas from every generation. They are the essence of what makes our organization and all of you special. All of the new brand elements align with these values, which speaks to the needs and motivations of women Kappa seeks to recruit and engage with in ever more meaningful ways throughout their lives. Learn our values, cherish our values, live our values. Our personality traits as a brand are just that, a set of character traits that should establish tone in all sets of communications, verbal, nonverbal, and written. We want to be seen as a combination of all 5 of these personality traits you see on screen. As Kappas, we are approachable, we are genuine, We are uplifting. We are also determined and bold. Let these things shine through. Another important aspect of Kappa's story are what we've defined as our attributes: courage, unity, leadership, empowerment, graciousness, tradition. Attributes are defined as credible, distinctive characteristics of our brand. The keywords there are credible and characteristics. This is where those long-standing characteristics of Kappa Kappa Gamma stand out. It's the shortened mission, values, personality, and attributes working together that truly tells the story of Kappa Kappa Gamma. The previous slides are imperative to learn, so please spend some time with them. As you take a minute to process what you've heard, we'll begin talking about activating our brand. As we've previously discussed, yes, the brand needed to change and to be more relevant. The brand needed to be more clear. It needed an update to the visual system, language, and tagline. But the meaning behind all of this can only happen and come to life in the real world after the brand has been established on paper. And that's where all of you come in. You are best suited to help us bring this to life, to get people excited about the future of Kappa, and to make it all a reality. Knowing that, there are 3 things we'd like you to keep in mind. People trust people. So we want you to share the story of Kappa in a way in which our members experience it, not in how we operate. In order to do this authentically, the use of a conversational tone is imperative. The research we did proved that we use and need to continue to use language that is comprehensible for all audiences, from prospective members to active members to alumni. The usage of pronouns, we, she, and ours, creates a sense of inclusion. This easy to understand language helps position us as approachable and accessible. In order to build an emotional connection and lasting impact, we must be clear about what we stand for. Think of it as our competitive advantage. By being clear about what we stand for, we provide a greater chance of creating a strong emotional connection with members. It sets up a more authentic and complete call to action that will lead to more behavior change that endures. The opportunity for Kappa as an organization is to demonstrate that it walks the walk by recognizing its own potential to create positive change and challenging ourselves to achieve it. We all say, "I love Kappa," but what do you really mean when you say that? You really mean that you love Kappa because how it makes you feel. You love Kappa because it reminds you of growing up in college, or finding true friends, or maybe even your mom or sister. So tell women how Kappa makes you feel, not why you love it. That will be sure to make an impact. We are one organization, one master brand, one Kappa Kappa Gamma, which is why from a visual identity perspective, you will see we all have a common visual thread. The intention is not to take away individuality of chapters or associations. In fact, it's quite the opposite. We all feed off of each other's momentum when we have a consistent visual identity. This approach brings clarity to members and external audiences about what Kappa Kappa Gamma collectively stands for and the vast net of support it provides. And by having a consistent look, feel, and positioning, it gives us the opportunity to more clearly tell the world why we exist, our unique capabilities, and what unites us. The brand identity system under a master brand umbrella provides detailed, user-friendly tools and guidelines so teams from all business units can achieve consistency. It also offers a structured framework to bring in new entities and programs within it. We recognize this shift to a master brand doesn't happen overnight. It takes time and effort from all of us. So remember this, the meaning behind the brand, it's far more than just a new logo. The strong point of view at the heart of Kappa's brand platform is the very concrete value of the rebranding effort, not just the improved creative expression of it. Yes, the visual identity system and new tagline are magnetic and beautiful and expertly crafted to project the image reflective of Kappa Kappa Gamma and the caliber of our collegians and alumni. But this work is built on something deeper. We all need to think of the brand not as a static, one-and-done arts and crafts project, but rather as a catalyst for action for many years to come. Living our way to our vision, an ideal imagined future state for the people we serve, by activating the meaning of the brand story and purpose together as one united fraternity and foundation, is the real challenge that will pay off in exciting ways moving forward. This means that every one of you has a role in how you live this brand, and that is a powerful way to make it our own. Within very organized and thoughtful guidelines, whether you are developing communications and programs at the national or local level, from the fraternity or the foundation, or any other Kappa team. Together, we can create a stronger brand and reputation, ultimately benefiting our entire organization. We invite you to embrace the brand. It pays tribute to the courage of our founders and Kappa's past while offering a compelling voice within the larger societal movements in motion today. Kappa's voice can be heard within it, offering a future-ready, forward-thinking women's platform for the organization to resonate with incoming members and new generations. Are you ready to dream boldly and live fully? We certainly hope so. Thank you so much for your support of Kappa's brand. Please know that guidelines are available to help you know what fonts, colors, and styles to use. If you have questions, please email us at communications@kappa.org. We'll be happy to help. Let us all work together to ensure the world knows that Kappa Kappa Gamma is determined to dream boldly and live fully.